Now taking a look over the system information for this device, the hardware configuration, the model number of the device is Lenovo K910L. You have got ARM V7 processor clocked at 2.2 GHz, which is a quad-core processor, Qualcomm MSM 8974, which is the Snapdragon 800 chipset. And here we have the resolution. The effective resolution is 1080 into 1920. And when it comes to the sensors, you have a large number of sensors on this device, which include the gyroscope sensor, the orientation sensor. You also have linear acceleration sensor, you have all these calibration sensor, gravity sensor is also there. So when it comes to the sensors, you have really large number of sensors which are actually required on this device. And again, these sensors are going to give you a large number of functionality, and the device will be very good in day-to-day usage, especially with games which actually require these sensors, as well as other applications which actually require these sensors to run properly. Now we are running Temple Run OZ on this device, which is a casual game, and again this device has a hardware which can actually support any kind of graphic intensive game as well. This game is very basic for this device, but again in terms of the overall reflections which we see for the character and the game movements and the overall graphics, the device is very smooth in playing this game. Without any issues it is actually playing this game. The draw distance for the game is good. The overall response which I am getting from the touchscreen is pretty good, and there is no problem while playing this game. The gravity sensor on the device is also working well, so you can play this game very easily, and you can also play other casual games like Subway Surfer as well on this device. When it comes to heavy graphic intensive game, you can also play Modern Combat 4 Nova 3 and Frontline Commando D-Day as well on this device without any issues. As far as the Ninamax score is concerned, the Ninamax score for this device is almost perfect, which is 60 FPS, and again you can play any kind of graphic intensive game on this device, including Modern Combat 4, Nova 3, Frontline Commando D-Day, Subway Surfer, Temple Run OZ. Any kind of game you can play on this device, provided you have storage for that. And one thing I would like to say is that you have OTG support as well on this device. So once you are running out of storage on this device, especially on the 16GB variant, because this device does not have a micro SD memory card, so you can actually connect an OTG cable and stream the content from a flash drive onto this device. In case you want to watch a movie and that movie is pretty big in size, you don't have to actually transfer that movie onto this device. You can actually have that movie in a flash drive. You connect that with the help of OTG cable with this device and watch it. And again, the OTG cable does not come within the package, and we will just give you a demo of how you can actually use OTG cable with this device. Now here we have the OTG cable, and once you connect an OTG cable with the flash drive which is already connected, it will automatically detect it, and it will also launch the file manager in that case to actually make yourself easy to actually open that particular files which are there on the flash drive in the file explorer. So let me just launch the file explorer as of now, because it has not launched the same. Previously it did. So once the OTG, so once you connect an OTG cable with the help of a flash drive which is already, once you connect an OTG cable like this in which a flash drive is already connected, you just connect it like this onto this device and it will detect the same. So it will detect the OTG first of all, and once it is detected, you can actually open the file browser to access the contents which is there on this flash drive in the form of videos, in the form of apps, pictures and music as well. And this is very useful feature. And again, one thing I would like to tell you about the multitasking of this device apart from OTG. When it comes to multitasking, if you actually tap and hold over the home key, it will launch Google Now. But in case you want to actually access all the applications which are running in the background, you just need to tap and hold over the setting key, and this is how it will bring up the multitasking menu. Over here in this multitasking menu, in order to kill any application, you just need to slide it upwards, and in case you want to kill all the applications which are running in the background and you would like to free up some amount of RAM, so you can just tap over here and it will automatically kill all the applications, and it will also tell you how much of RAM is actually freed when you kill all these applications. Score which we have got on Antutu benchmark utility for this device is 35408, which is an A+ grade score, and this device has scored very good score as far as the benchmark is concerned as compared to other devices which are there in the market. And again, this is because of the Snapdragon 800 chipset, which is quite powerful. The overall ranking of this device is above all the other devices, including Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and Sony Xperia Z Ultra. Both of these devices are below this one in terms of the benchmark score, so it has scored highest in terms of the overall benchmark score which you can get on a device like this with this hardware. The score which we have got on Quadrant for this device is again very impressive, and if you actually can read it, I don't know whether you can read it, but I can read it for you. The score is 19952, which is the total score. The score for the CPU for this device is 73546. For memory it is 17155, and input output operation is 6292, 2D is 500 and 3D is 2268. And in terms of the ranking, this device is above all the other devices on Quadrant standard in terms of the ranking, and it has scored much higher as far as the benchmark score is concerned, comparing with other devices which we have over here. On multi-touch, this device supports 10-point multi-touch, which is a good thing.